よりも果てしない時を重ねて育つ夢は出会いの時を待っている交わす言葉が心震わす巡り合いは未来変えるだろう人は誰でも夢に向かって新たな道を行ける勇気を持っているよ生きた証を残す旅路へ僕らが進む銀河鉄道は遥かな
In this remarkable journey called life, we hurry about trying to get everything done from day to day. There's little time for anything else. But occasionally this rhythm is broken by unexpected events that pay no heed to the timetables we have set for ourselves. Events that matter-of-factly change our lives forever. Why do tragedies happen? This question has puzzled mankind since the beginning of time.
Move and you're dead! I think he's had enough.
Crazy daredevil.
That was the last variation. I've beaten all of the levels now.
Step inside.
What is it, Bruce? Do I get a gold star or something?
Well, Yuuki, do you know where you made your mistake? You were in serious danger out there. You couldn't see it. I told you not to carry this gun anymore. You disobeyed.
But it was just training!
Training's how we prepare for real missions. It's not to be taken lightly.
But I wasn't taking it lightly. You saw me!
Mommy, look at all the bubbles. Aren't they pretty?
What is that stuff?
What's going on?
I don't know.
All passengers, please remain in your seats. Do not be alarmed. Please remain in your seats.
Sarah, honey, I want you to put on this spacesuit. Here you go. Mom, I'm really scared. Don't be, honey. There's no need to be. Look, Ralph's not scared. Hold on to him.
All right, what is it, Bruce? It's not just the gun. You were treating me like this before you found out that it didn't work. What's the deal? Just say it! Or aren't you man enough to say what's on your mind?
You're like one of these strawberries, too sweet and naive to take.
And what the heck is that supposed to mean? I'm not sweet.
You want to protect the galaxy without firing a shot. I call that being naive and sweet. How can I trust a guy like you to cover my back?
A guy like me? You just stuck a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. You're a freaking lunatic!
Emergency signal received. An accident has occurred on the 323 express bound for Great Magellan. The cause unknown. Scale and details unknown. ID signal lost. Communication not possible. Sirius Platoon, Spica Platoon, and Vega Platoon, dispatch immediately. I repeat, dispatch immediately.
All right, Sirius Platoon, let's move out.
Yuuki, one word of advice. Don't assume that you can defuse a dangerous situation with your daredevil moves.
Look, I know that. Don't make me out to be something I'm not.
Full system check.
Stand by for system check.
Subatomic warp generator, ready.
Flame Swallow is now in takeoff position.
Cylinder valves open. The main circuit is online.
The warp drive coupling is now in place.
Ahead full.
Hold your horses, Julia. We're going first.
Maximum power. Ironburger, take off.
Negative. We have clearance, Maras. You're the ones who have to wait. Stand down.
Forget it. We don't have time for this crap. We're taking off.
That fool. Maras will never change. Flame Swallow, ready, take off!
Big one, ahead full now.
Man, that's 5 times in a row.
So what does that mean?
5 tails. Look, just be extremely careful today, okay?
Okay.
What's up with this mission? Why would it be different than any other?
You tell me. 3 platoons, dispatched at once, circumstances unknown. What do you think it means?
Bad news.
I guess they're preparing for a worst-case scenario. That's not good, is it?
No, it's not. This is the kind of rescue mission you go on and wonder if you're going to need to be rescued yourself.
Man, what a mess.
It's awful.
Now we know why they didn't answer our communications.
No kidding. What a nightmare.
We might be next if we're not careful. Heads up, men. Whoever did this might still be out here. Arm yourselves. I don't want to be caught sleeping. Silver, you stay in the turret coach. Keep those guns hot and ready.
You got it, Captain.
Maggie, take Falcon 1 out and patrol the area. Stay within a 20 megameter radius. Be careful. They may have some sort of optical camouflage.
Will do, Captain.
Jose, go with Maggie. I want another bird out there.
Yes, sir. We'll search the immediate area for survivors. Spica and Vega platoons will help. Let's spread out. If you find anyone, bring them to the medical coach immediately.
Yes, sir. Where do you come from, little guy?
Man, this is like a scrapyard and a graveyard all wrapped in one.
Yeah, this is freaky. I don't think anyone survived. They're all dead.
What a way to die, all alone in space. It must have been horrible.
This was definitely no accident. Were they sniped? No, it had to be a bomb.
Luis, are you okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine.
Hey, Sirius Platoon.
Do something about this guy, would you? He's just getting in the way.
Panic attack. Try to take deep breaths, Yuuki. You're hyperventilating.
Manabu, breathe.
Bruce, get Manabu back to Big One. Have him wait for us there.
Yes, Captain.
Looks like you had a pretty rough ride, little fella.
Hey, this one's still alive! Captain, we have a survivor!
It's a child! A girl!
David, report!
She's wearing a spacesuit, Captain. Breathing is faint but audible.
Her suit is leaking oxygen! We need to get her back on the double!
Hello, Manabu.
Hi, Yuki. How is she?
She could be better.
Do you think she has a chance to make it, Yuki?
A lot of that depends on her.
Thank you so much, sir. You saved him. Can I hold him, though? He doesn't like to be upside down like that.
Huh? All right.
I knew you would never leave me, Ralph. Good puppy. Ralph told me that you're very brave. You don't scare him. He likes you. Excuse me. Can you tell me where my mother is? Mommy, please, I need you. Mommy. No, Dad! Don't leave us! I can't live without you!
Yuki, is she?
I believe so. Her vital signs aren't registering. Her body is shutting down.
Do something. Please. You can't just give up. You've got to try to save her. There's got to be something you can do. Don't walk away from her, Yuki.
Manabu, her body has ceased to function.
How do you
Let go
know?
of
You've
me.
got
What
to
do you think
try.
you're
She's
doing?
not a machine. She's a
Stop.
person.
That's enough.
What do you think you're doing?
I was only trying to help, Captain.
It doesn't look that way to me, Manabu. You've gone too far this time. You're suspended from duty until further notice.
Based on our inspection of the wreckage, it's clear that this was not an accident. The devastation of the 323 Express was the result of a deliberate terrorist act. They obviously used an explosive. We think the device was a dissolving subatomic bomb. As you know, the volatile gel from this weapon can spread over the length of an entire train before it explodes. So we have no way of pinpointing where the bomb was originally hidden, or how many of them were actually used.
Has anyone claimed responsibility for this?
No. We've done a thorough media check on all of the planets on the 323's route. As of yet, no one has made any claims.
No motive. I don't like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Some sicko could have done it for pleasure.
That's crazy. Who would do something like that?
That's what we intend to find out. I suggest that we tighten security on all lines and closely monitor any movements made by the space mafias or pirates. Are we in agreement, captains?
Agreed.
Manabu, what are you doing?
I thought I made myself clear, Manabu. You're suspended until further notice.
Can you tell me how long that will be, Captain?
Indefinitely. I don't want to see you here again until you've decided if this really is the path you want to take in life.
Captain, please.
Your father and brother both lost their lives on this job, Manabu. It was courageous of you even to join. But now you have to decide if it was the right choice or not. You're still a young man. It's not too late to begin a whole new career.
Captain Bulge, aren't you being a little too tough on him?
I don't blame him. It's my fault.
Manabu, wait.
Maybe I really don't belong here. I can't seem to do anything right.
I've got 500 Abels that says he'll be back.
Hey, Manabu, what's going on? I can tell by looking at you that you haven't had breakfast. Here, power up. It's got all the major food groups.
I'm really not hungry. Thanks.
Will you stop being so darn polite? Take it. Space is no place for an empty stomach, young man.
Let go of me! Leave me alone! I just want to see the cockpit! Let go! The Fort Worth is my favorite train! I have to see it!
You're not allowed in here. I'll have to take you in.
But I didn't do anything wrong! I just want to look in the cockpit! What's so bad about that? No!
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
Conductor, why don't you just let him have a look?
Illegal intruders must be taken into custody. That's the rule, sir. Forgive me, sir. Whatever you say.
Oh man, this is awesome!
Please, don't touch the controls. Someone could get hurt if you push the wrong button.
There was a terrible accident here years ago. A kid was trying to get on board without a ticket and he ended up on the tracks. That's why the rules are so strict now. The kids don't get it. They think that the rules are there to punish them. But they're really just there to protect them.
I remember being in his shoes not too long ago. All I wanted to do was get a close look at my dad's train. My brother thought I was crazy for breaking the rules. And the one time he decided to come with me, we got too close. We saw more than we wanted to see. Dad, Mamoru, why can't I be more like you? I made a mess of things. Maybe I'm not cut out for the SDF after all.
What are you doing out of uniform? I saw you cleaning Big One the other day, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You must be good to get that gig.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. I know you're one bad boy janitor. I've never seen Big One so clean. Those SDF guys never pay attention to that kind of stuff. But I do. They're too full of themselves to notice us little guys. They think their crap doesn't stink because guys like you keep their toilets clean. What's your name, anyway?
Manabu.
Nice to meet you, Manabu. My name's Shaw. I'm the drink guy. If you ever need a drink, you talk to me, okay?
So you knew I was an SDF member the whole time?
Yeah, I've seen you around. Of course, you wouldn't remember one of us little guys. Kanuko was worried about you because you got suspended. She asked me to talk to you to cheer you up.
She knew that? She needs to get a life.
She just cares about you, that's all. Kanuko lost a son of her own way back when. He'd be our age if he was still alive right now. The old gal's not meddling. She's just trying to be a mother. You know what I mean? Hey, Your Highness, do you want to help or are you scared you'll break a nail?
Oh, Shaw?
Yeah?
I just remembered, the vending machine by the meeting room isn't working very well.
That's weird. It's a brand new machine. They usually don't misbehave unless they've been in action for a while.
It was fine until just the other day.
Hey, I know what happened. Now tell the truth. I'll bet you kicked it when you got suspended, didn't you?
Whatever.
Hey, we got a leak in here!
Let me guess. This is about Manabu, isn't it?
Do you want him to resign from the SDF, Captain? That's what it seems like to me, sir.
It's Manabu who will decide if he wants to resign or not.
Well, you certainly didn't make him feel welcome, Captain.
I did what I thought was necessary to discipline him. I would have treated any of you the same way, Louise. He has a problem following orders.
He follows his heart, Captain Bulge. What's wrong with that? It's obvious that he respects you.
An order is an order. You know that.
If he followed every order, Big One would be destroyed now, and David would be dead. Can't you see that he's trying his best? That all he wants to do is help?
Look, Louise, I'm not forcing Manabu to resign.
But you're not exactly encouraging him to stay either. Emergency signals received. The Altair 224 Express and the Regulus 811 Express are both missing. Their ID signals have disappeared. Communication links have been lost.
Thanks, man. What you looking at?
This store. It looks a lot like our family restaurant back home.
You guys own a restaurant?
Yeah, my mom's running it by herself right now.
Welcome, have a seat.
Hey, Shaw?
Yeah, buddy?
Does your company carry Tobito tea?
Well, we used to. Didn't sell very well. Kinda has a funky taste. What? It's true. Have you ever tasted that stuff?
Yeah, all the time. I used to drink it every morning.
Easy there, man. I didn't know you liked it so much. I'm not the one who took it off the market. I just stock what they put in my truck. Are you from Tobito or what? There they go again. Something serious is going on.
Nothing renders a man more powerless than when he loses faith in himself.
Don't give up now, Manabu. Your heart is innocent and pure. Your soul has no dark cloak over it. Believe in yourself.
How is it that the same fate which seems to smile upon us and offer us hope can suddenly enshroud our lives in darkness and end our dreams without any warning? Does everything in life truly happen for a reason, or are we simply experiencing a series of random, unconnected events?
On the next Galaxy Railways, Captain Bulge and I have a heart-to-heart, but there are more pressing matters at hand. Whether it's with my new friends or the SDF, I have to try to figure out who's behind the bombings. What kind of insane madman would kill all of those innocent people? See you next time on the Railways.
vast galaxy railways, many innocent lives were lost when a bomb ripped apart a train. The Space Defense Force was on high alert, trying to find the author of this dark chapter in railways history. Little did they know the real horrors were about to begin. What darkness in a man's mind is so complete that it causes him to lash out and murder innocent people? What hopelessness is so consuming that it causes him to destroy the hope of others?
Spica Platoon has just reported that the Altair 224 Express is completely destroyed. There are no survivors.
Sirius Platoon reporting. The Regulus 811 Express is demolished. No survivors found.
Dispatch all platoons to Atlas Junction. I want a full report as soon as they arrive.
Here you go, guys. Dig in.
Thank you.
Here. Hey, don't worry. I'm sure they'll take you back, Manabu.
I don't want to go back.
Oh, no, that's a good one. So you got crossways with the big brass. You just need to kiss some butt for a while, that's all.
Please, come in.
Have a seat.
Hey, are you alright, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, that's good.
Not too bad, huh?
It tastes a lot like my mom's.
Just what the doctor ordered. You know, you just needed to get away from the office for a while. The SDF can be stuffy. That's an organization with history. They've got a pecking order. They don't want some kid jumping rank. They want you to do exactly what they tell you to do.
But I gotta do what I think is right!
You can be a lion, but you've gotta be a lamb first, my friend.
It's not that easy. I can't watch people die! I joined because I want to help people. Sometimes I feel like they're sleepwalking. Like all they know how to do is play it safe.
The whole station's on fire!
It's too late to do anything now.
I wonder how many people are on that substation.
Luis, report to headquarters. Tell them what's going on.
Yes, Captain. Come in, headquarters. This is Sirius Platoon. Adilios Junction is engulfed in flames. Rescue operations are impossible. There will be no survivors.
Who is it? What kind of sick maniac would do this?
So, why don't you just turn in your monkey suit and quit the SDF?
Just walk away from it all?
Maybe it's not your thing.
That seems to be the general consensus.
Well, maybe they're right, man.
Huh?
You don't seem like SDF to me.
I don't?
Nah, all those guys have big egos. They don't care about helping people, they just want to boss somebody around. That's what they live for, buddy. Do this, do that.
Some of them do seem to enjoy it.
That's what I'm telling you, they're lame.
Hey, this is good. Right here, Shaw.
Hey, Manabu.
Huh?
Good luck. You're not like those other SDF guys. You really want to help people. Don't let them rob you. Don't let those guys steal your dream from you. Don't let those guys turn you into one of them. Check you later. Forget them, Manabu. They're not worth it.
Completely destroyed. No one survived the bomb's deadly explosion. The high death toll makes this the worst disaster in Galaxy Railways history. Railways officials believe that terrorists are responsible for the bombings, but as of yet, no one has claimed responsibility for either of the attacks. One common thread linking the incidents is a market shift. Weapons expert Dr. Eugene Talbot is here to tell us about the bomb. Doctor?
Yes, it's called a dissolving subatomic bomb. This is an early version of the weapon. It was first used by the Liberation Army on planet Rommel, down in Aldebaran. Since then, the bomb has become much more sophisticated. By using Fegmanol as the key ingredient, the explosive power of the bomb has increased tenfold.
Manabu, keep moving forward. Have faith in yourself.
Who was that?
This just in. One of the passengers on the 323 Express, destroyed en route to Great Magellan in the first terrorist bombing, was brought back to life today after she was pronounced clinically dead. Yuki, the medical officer assigned to Sirius Platoon, resuscitated the miracle child, Miss Sarah Ihara. Her recovery marks the only hopeful news in the otherwise tragic events of recent days.
Captain Bulge!
Sarah survived thanks to you. She's got a tough road ahead of her. Manabu.
Sir?
Sometimes we witness horrible things while doing this job. It's unavoidable. There are many times when we're powerless to do anything about it. When I decide what action to take, I have to consider the safety of everyone that's involved. It's not always easy to decide, but I expect my decisions to be obeyed and honored. We have to be a team. Our wills have to be as one to survive. We have to depend on one another completely. I was told these same things years ago by your father.
Well, maybe they're right, man. You don't seem like SDF to me.
I don't?
Nah, all those guys have big egos. They don't care about helping people, they just want to boss somebody around.
I expect my decisions to be obeyed and honored.
You want to protect the galaxy without firing a shot. You can gamble your own life on that ideal, but not the lives of your platoon members.
Don't let those guys steal your dream from you. Don't let those guys turn you into one of them.
Captain Bulge, wait!
Well, what's on your mind, Manabu?
I'd like to make a request. Can you please end my suspension, sir? Look, I don't know if I can change, but you have my absolute loyalty. I'll do anything for you. Please, Captain, take me back. I beg you.
It's your choice. I've told you that already, Manabu.
Captain!
Go to the outfitting room and get your uniform on immediately. All of our space trains will be shipping out as soon as the tune-ups are completed. Don't be late, Manabu. We have some terrorists that we need to track down.
Yes, sir!
System check.
Stand by for system check.
Orbit network radar ready.
Subatomic warp generator ready.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused the platoon, you guys.
That was the past. Take your seat, Manabu.
Right.
Big One is now in takeoff position.
Cylinder valves are open. Atomic boiler pressure is a go.
The warp drive coupling is now in place.
The main circuit is online. All energy levels ready for takeoff.
Let's move out. Ahead full.
Hope you had a nice vacation. Maybe now you'll take this job more seriously.
I've always taken it seriously. Glad to see you haven't lost your winning charm.
Here they go, City of Hope. Our valiant warriors riding their trains of light into the darkness of space. This next song is for the men and women of the SDF.
The Fort Worth is just ahead, Captain. 0.3 megameters to go.
Pull up parallel, Bruce.
Will do, Captain.
I've informed the passengers that this is a precautionary search and evacuation. They're ready to make the transfer, sir.
Good. Maintain current speed. Lower the shield and connect the spacewalk. I want all passengers transferred to the rear coach of Big One.
The exterior's clear. There's no bomb out here, Captain.
All clear on the interior so far. We're checking the lounge now. What is it? Did you find something?
I hope not.
Hey, Kanuko?
Yes, what's up?
Your son that you lost. Wasn't he killed in a Galaxy Railways accident?
Oh, yes, he was.
Then why do you still cater to the Galaxy Railways? Doesn't that make you mad?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess because my son loved the Galaxy Railways so much. Why the sudden interest you never asked before?
Just curious, that's all.
No, please! I don't know your mother, but I'll bet she's one happy lady, Shaw. How can she not be with a son like you?
You know, this rain's only going to get worse. Maybe you should close shop early today.
That's not a bad idea.
Can you come with me then?
Huh?
I have a little favor to ask you.
Halt. This is a restricted area. Only authorized personnel can pass this point. Stop or we will fire.
See anything?
Not yet. Hey!
There's no way.
Rigel Platoon has just finished disposing of 2 bombs on the 576 Express.
The 388 bound for Perseus is passing through the double clusters. Capella Platoon will intersect in 3 minutes.
Security breach! An intruder has entered the restricted area. The guard bots are not responding. The intruder is armed and dangerous.
Huh? Shaw! Someone broke through security. I'd be careful, it could be a terrorist.
This has been a real eye-opener for me.
Hey, Manabu, nice work. Brilliant, really. Who would have guessed that the terrorist was a vendor? Hey, what's the matter?
Captain, can we please go back to headquarters?
What are you talking about? We have more trains to check.
What's on your mind, Manabu? Explain yourself.
I think I know who the bomber is! I met him when I was suspended. He hates the SDF. It's him! If we hadn't discovered the bombs, all these trains would have blown up. Don't you see? He knew what headquarters would do if that happened!
Dispatch the entire fleet.
That's what he wanted. To create a disaster so big that we were all sent out at once.
Which means his real target is headquarters.
Would he really attack headquarters?
Why not? He's definitely crazy enough to try.
Captain, I say we head back, sir.
Let's hope it's not too late. Luis, contact headquarters. Patch me through to the commander.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
All channels are down. There's no response.
Let's move! Give our assignments to the other platoons. Plot a course for headquarters.
Yes, sir!
Attention all SDF platoons. Yes, this is headquarters speaking. From this moment on, the operation of all lines is officially terminated. We greatly appreciate your mindless servitude. Do not return to Destiny Station unless you want to sacrifice your lives for the Galaxy Railways. Headquarters out.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate the use of your comm system.
Why don't you let the others go? I'll stay.
Oh, now that would take all the fun out of it, wouldn't it, big man? This is a company party!
The day has come. The darkness has eclipsed the light.
Just what is it that you mean to accomplish?
Nothing, really. Just the destruction of the Galaxy Railways!
So then, young man. I see you've come here just as I expected you to.
What are you talking about? You had no way of knowing I was coming here? Who are you? You look so full of yourself. Of course! You're the Supreme Commander, aren't you?
No! Please! I have to stay on board! Let me stay! Ah! You don't understand! I have to get to Melder!
Tickets to Planet Melder are available at the ticket office.
I don't have any money, but I'll pay you back! I swear!
I'm sorry, it's against the rules.
Please! My mom's sick! She'll die! I have to get to Planet Melder! The doctor said that's where the medicine is! No! Please! Stop! No! Wait! Please! Stop! What's wrong with you people? Let me get on! Help me!
I can feel you inside my head.
I hope to God that I'm wrong about you, Shaw.
I don't know what you are, lady, but you can't read my mind if you're dead!
Don't do it!
Huh?
Shaw, no!
Manabu. He's by himself. Now. Cut me some slack. Don't give me that look, man. I see you're back in your monkey suit.
Why, Shaw? Why are you doing this?
Trust me, I have my reasons, Manabu.
You're a good person.
I was. But they changed that! Huh?
No, wait!
This is for all the people you killed!
Stop it! That's enough!
Hey! Whose side are you on? Back off!
Manabu!
Is that all you got? Come on, bring it, you SDF freaks! Go ahead, right here! I dare ya!
You asked for it, crazy man!
Silver, that's an atomic weapon he's got on. If you shoot him, we're all history, understand?
He didn't plan to leave here alive.
A bomb like that would level this place.
Well, that's what he wants.
Had a change of heart? All right, I'll do it. You guys are more useless than I thought.
Aim for his head.
Shaw, don't do it!
Manabu, no!
Oh, crap.
No! Get out of the way!
Shaw, don't do this, please.
Yuki.
Please, Shaw. I don't want to have to use this. I don't want to have to hurt you, please!
Yeah, right, man.
Why, Shaw? Why are you doing this?
Look at me, Manabu. The Galaxy Railways turned me into what I am today. They wouldn't let me take a free ride to save my mother, but they spent hundreds of thousands giving me this body after they ran over mine. Look, I was just a boy when they did this. They don't care about you, buddy. They don't care about anyone. The Galaxy Railways is a monster without a heart.
You're wrong.
Your father and brother died for them. Do you think they care? And now you're defending them. You're the one who's crazy.
No! My father and my brothers sacrificed their lives because they believed in the Galaxy Railways. Whether the trains carry hate or hopes and dreams is up to us. We're the passengers. Blowing up those trains was wrong no matter what the reason. I'm sorry about what happened, Shaw, but the killing stops here. I can't let you hurt anyone else.
I understand your passion, Manabu. Now understand mine. If they were all like you, I wouldn't have to do this. Damn! No!
Oh, Manabu!
Oh, hey, Kinuko.
I have something for you.
For me? What is it?
I'm not sure. Shaw asked me to give it to you. He found it in the back of his warehouse. It was the last one. He said to mind the expiration date.
3 days. That's a lot of Tobito tea to drink in 3 days, Shaw.
Why do bad things happen to good people? Is it simply happenstance? Or are the victims of today the transgressors of the past? Are we simply experiencing what we've caused others to experience in lives gone by?
にくれた微笑みを涙をくじけそうになるたび思い浮かべまた明日へと旅立つさんざめく銀河の光はいざなうこの胸にある愛しき人へどんなに離れても思いは消せない心はいつもあなたのそばにいたい
Training under Whitman, the SDF's chief mechanic, is no can of tea. His love for trains runs deep, and since his prized locomotive is headed for the scrap heap, he disobeys orders and takes it out for one last ride. Usually I'm the one breaking the rules. See you next time on the Railways.
Are machines alive? Do they have souls? Of course not. And yet, there is an unmistakable feeling of sadness when one of our metal companions meets its end. They serve us, and we depend on them. It is this relationship that creates an inexplicable bond.
Fantastic. The future of our galaxy is in the hands of a punk like this. Hey, kid. Battle stations! We're under attack!
Where are they? Huh?
If you were awake, you'd know.
Sorry. I was all finished. I must have dozed off.
Finished, huh? We'll see about that. This bolt's loose.
There's hundreds of them.
And each one has a purpose, which is to keep guys like you alive. Now check the other bolts.
All of them?
Whitman really loves dressing down SDF brats, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think I've seen this kid down here before. This isn't his first time. He must get into trouble a lot.
Well, after taking Train Maintenance 101 from Whitman a few more times, he'll learn the value of behaving. Look, he's already got his tail between his legs.
Guarding a train for rich people. What an assignment.
It's right over there.
Thanks.
Manabu's lucky he missed this assignment.
Can I help you?
You're an SDF! I see you guys on TV!
TV, I see. This is a big place to be all alone. Where's your mom at, huh?
Charlie!
Is that your mom?
Uh-huh.
You better go protect her.
Right, see ya!
Alrighty, mate.
Pegasus, you, the beautiful one that gallops through the air. Your wings will be broken, and you will be covered with soil.
Every bolt? That old codger has a few screws loose himself.
I heard that. You might want to check behind you every now and then. Listen, kid, I'll keep this simple for you. Each train has its own character. Unless you know which parts tend to come loose, you can't work as a mechanic. And until you know that, the only way to find out is to check each bolt.
Look, I'm an officer. I'm just here for training.
No. You're here because you lack discipline, like most kids your age.
All I'm saying is that I'm not a mechanic. I don't want to know everything about trains.
Oh, I see. You want to fly them, and you want to do battle in them, but you don't want to know how they work. Is that it? Now get busy. Every bolt.
Ah!
Go on.
Crazy old coot. I've been around trains my whole life. My dad was a captain. I never saw him with a wrench in his hand. Classic. What's this baby doing in a scrapyard? She's in mint condition. Should be in a museum or something. There's not a speck of dirt on her. This is amazing. Hey, what was that for?
Keep your filthy hands off that train.
I didn't even touch it. All I did was look.
Well, go look somewhere else.
Why are you giving me grief over this thing? It's an old train. It's just going to be scrapped anyway. Are you crazy? What are you doing? I didn't do anything to deserve this.
Tell you what, you can have a free shot. Go ahead. Huh?
No. Let go of me. I've had enough of this.
She's dating Amon Goran.
You look a little worse for the wear there, young man. Did a train hit you?
You could say that.
You must have touched the 825, Whitman's baby. That's dangerous. Don't take it personal, son. He's obsessed with that train. The 825 was the first train ever assigned to Whitman as a young mechanic. If you think it's shiny now, you should have seen it then. He had it so polished you could see a reflection in it. He was probably the happiest man on Rosamond until he lost his sister when the asteroid hit.
I brought you lunch. Can you take a break?
Yeah, sure.
At that time, the mines were booming, and Whitman was going back and forth to Destiny Station carrying magnetic ore. The asteroid came as a complete surprise. It destroyed half the planet. Whitman was on an ore run when the asteroid hit. When he got back, everything he knew was gone. His sister, his parents, his house, the mine, Rosamond Station, all gone. The only thing that he held dear in life that wasn't destroyed was the 825. Now you can see why Whitman's so sensitive about that old locomotive. The 825 is more than just another train to Whitman. It's the last link he has to a life that he once loved. But now even that's about to change. Time doesn't wait for anybody, especially the old. The 825 is on death row. It's scheduled to be scrapped tomorrow. So hang in there, kid. Please don't take what old Whitman does to heart. He doesn't mean anything by it, I promise.
passengers. We are now entering the beautiful magnetic caverns of planet Rosamond. In the past, these caverns were mined for rare magnetic ores. The exquisite colors in the cavern's rock formations are from the ore itself. If you listen closely, you can hear the mystic subterranean rhythms created by the dripping water and the magnetic ore. Please enjoy the ride.
That's unusual. Damn it! The magnetic shield's been breached!
Mommy!
Attention passengers, we have encountered severe magnetic interference. We are correcting the problem and we should be underway again shortly.
Man, thank goodness. This is the Pegasus Express. We have encountered a magnetic avalanche in the caves of Rosamond. We are now adrift without controls. Please, send some help.
Emergency transmission from Pegasus Express. Their systems are down. Communication lost.
Dispatch Sirius Platoon. Get them in the air now.
Yes, Commander.
Sirius Platoon, the Pegasus Express has been hit by a magnetic avalanche. All systems are down. Communications have been lost. Proceed to Rosamond immediately.
That's Whitman's planet.
I repeat, the Pegasus Express is hit in the magnetic cave of Rosamond. All systems are down. Communications have been lost. Sirius Platoon, dispatch immediately.
All systems green, Captain Bulge. Awaiting your command, sir.
Let's move out. Ahead full.
Hey, have you seen Whitman around?
He's probably on the 825.
Thanks!
Easy now. Not as young as you used to be. I'm not either, old friend. We're flying one last time, Henri. This mission's for you. Well, let's do it, old-timer.
Mr. Whitman!
No way!
Number 825, you are now on a direct path to Destiny's main ascending launch. Stop immediately. You do not have clearance to take off. I
Whitman,
repeat,
wait!
stop immediately.
Hey,
Takeoff clearance denied.
I'll be damned.
The Pegasus is located here, about 1/4 of the way into the magnetic cavern. We'll be entering the cave in just a moment and taking the same route as the Pegasus. Hopefully, the magnetic surge that overloaded their systems has subsided.
I'm not so sure. Our electrical system is already becoming unstable.
Can we make it?
We will if our shields hold, but they're magnetic. They may get disrupted.
If worst comes to worst, we can always blast a hole in the side of the cavern and get the Pegasus out that way.
The Pegasus is just ahead. Their communications are still down.
I can see them from here. We just need our shields to hold a little bit longer.
Now this is odd.
What is it, Louise?
I'm not picking up any sound in the cavern. Nothing. It's dead quiet. It's like the calm before the storm.
The Pegasus! It's free-falling, sir!
Our magnetic shields have failed, Captain. The main control system is down.
Get us out of here now!
No, it's too late! The cruising system is down, sir. Huh?
What's on your mind, Bruce?
I'm going to try it manually, Captain.
Bruce, wait! Come on, respond!
The Pegasus is on the move, but her cruising system is still down. She's being propelled by severe electromagnetic activity.
What about Big One?
We've lost communication.
Big One's down. The Pegasus is in trouble.
I heard. I'm old, but I'm not deaf.
Whoa, man, this baby's got some kick.
Not bad, eh? This engine was designed to run at marginal speeds with a full load of ore. But without the freight coaches in tow, she's got more speed and power than some of the new rigs.
Wow, but why destroy a train like that? Isn't she supposed to be scrapped tomorrow?
Who told you that?
Mr. Akatsuki.
That fool, always talking too much.
Big One!
Another train? That's impossible. Backup wouldn't get here this soon. Yuki? I give up.
Hey, why did you come with me anyway, kid?
After you hit me, you mean? I guess because I knew you were only trying to help. And that you were going out on a limb, risking your job and your reputation for something you believe in. And that you were going to be in big trouble whether it worked or not. You see, you remind me of me, except for the old and cranky part.
Huh? You're too much, kid. You are really something else. Huh? Look out! It's okay, the shields are holding. We're not dead yet.
The manual override failed, sir.
Who went by?
It was Whitman's old rig, the 825, sir.
I see. So what about the cruising system?
Almost ready, sir.
Someone help us.
Don't worry, Mom. The SDF is going to rescue us. You'll see.
Not good. The magnetic activity is increasing. David, what's our status?
The cruising system has been reinstalled and the sub-control system has just stabilized. We're good to go, sir.
All right, let's move.
Yes, sir.
Yuuki, listen to Whitman. If you work together, you have a chance.
Man, that was insane. Mr. Whitman, are you okay?
I'm all right.
Let me take over. You can't fly in your condition.
These caves are treacherous, kid. If you don't know them, they'll eat you alive.
You can guide me then. Just tell me what to do.
Audrey.
Is that your sister?
Yes, he told you, didn't he? I lost her. I lost them all. I was too late. I was too late. But not this time. We gotta get to the Pegasus before the next magnetic storm hits. Full throttle!
Rosamund's core has become unstable. The computer is projecting an eruption that would destroy half the planet.
Then Big One is too late. Our only hope is the 825.
There it is! I see the Pegasus, Mr. Whitman!
Stay with her, kid. You'll only have one chance. We've got to make that connection.
Right. Can't stop. Have to try letting go of the passengers.
Mom, look! Over there!
Pegasus, this is freight train number 825. We're attempting to connect to you with our coupler unit and take you in tow.
Am I dreaming? The 825?
Yes, that's it. Now, once the arms are out, pull the foot lever. That'll cause the control lever to pop out, and the rest is just timing. You can do it, kid. Don't rush it, kid. Relax. You've still got a little time. Listen to the song of the engine. Get in sync with its rhythm.
Song of the engine? What's that?
It's the song I grew up with. Just listen. You'll hear it. I promise.
Closing the gap. We can do it. We're almost there. Full speed ahead.
Missed!
We've got it! Great, hold on. Come back in. We're reversing. Let's get this baby out of here.
Right. Mr. Whitman!
Are you okay?
Hey, kid, I wasn't late. Good job, old friend. We were right on time.
Mr. Whitman!
This is Captain Bulge. Maintain your speed and prepare to connect. Rosamond is unstable. It is imperative that we leave immediately.
Captain, something's wrong with Whitman!
Manabu?
Please, somebody! Help Whitman! He's not breathing! Somebody help us, please!
Ready? Fire!
Mr. Whitman.
Tighten those bolts, kid.
That's what old Whitman would have been saying, all right. I wish I could say that I'm sad, but I'm not. You see, Whitman was at the helm of the 825, saving lives when he passed. He was living his dream, son.
You were right on time, like clockwork. You saved them all, Mr. Whitman. Every one of them. You and your old friend.
It's the 825, Mom, look!
Sometimes the failures and disappointments of our past are but building blocks, stepping stones that give us the drive and determination we need to succeed in the future. The heroic rescue on Rosamond by a man and his old friend will be talked about for many years to come.
On the next Galaxy Railways, we meet a mythical being that has the power to steal memories from people. And when Bruce has some painful memories from his past taken, he becomes a new man. But can true happiness be found by merely forgetting? See you next time on the Railways!
Each and every one of us have all sorts of memories, both good and bad, that we keep buried deep inside of our hearts. We also have cherished memories that we want to keep in our thoughts forever. Regardless of the effect they have on us, these memories are the record of our lives. What's more, they may be the evidence we need to prove that we're alive.
I guess the electromagnetic interference at Ariadne Junction's good for something. I bet we'll get 2 days vacation out of it.
Bruce, it's not like you to be happy about missing work.
Whatever. I hear the food's pretty decent around here.
I hear the wine's not bad either.
Gosh, it's so beautiful here.
Yeah, it really is nice.
This is just the town center. Planet Dio is better known for its historic sites built by its aboriginals. You should explore the natural beauty while you're here. It's truly unforgettable.
Why, thank you, Captain. I didn't think you thought about anything other than work.
Well, we're at the mercy of Mother Nature on this one. So get plenty of rest, because we'll probably work even harder to make up for it.
Not only is this planet beautiful, it has a magical aura about it, don't you think?
Well, the local tribes definitely have some mysterious stories about their historical sites.
I'd like to hear some of them. I love a good mystery.
You won't be able to see him, you know.
Excuse me, were you talking to me? I guess not. Weren't we supposed to meet up with David and Bruce?
Hey, you two, we're over here.
He's feeling no pain.
Oh, empty. Hey, did you ever hear of sharing?
I'm not even drinking, David.
Oh, well, why not? You should be. When are you gonna loosen up, kid? You're way too serious. You have to relax and enjoy life once in a while.
Would you please stop that?
Okay, have it your way. But if you don't chill out a little, we're gonna need 9 lives just to be able to work with the likes of you. Isn't that right, Bruce?
Yeah, I can't stand working with him. Not even for a minute.
Why do you have to be such a jerk, Bruce? I may not be perfect, but I'm doing the best I can.
I envy the way you can make excuses like that. You're doing your best, so that makes it all better. Is that it?
That's enough now. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Manabu, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
How's it going? Welcome to Dio, friends. I guess you came here to meet old Sedai, am I right? But aren't you guys a little too young to have memories that you want to get rid of? Now that sourpuss over there is a different story. He seems to have some excess baggage.
Mister, who is this Sedai?
Wait a while, and Sedai will come. Come to steal a memory you don't want anymore.
He steals people's memories?
Mm-hmm, that's right. But who knows? This whole thing might be an elaborate fantasy some people created because all of us have a memory or two that we'd like to have erased. That's where Sedai comes in.
Oh, there you are, Manabu. What happened earlier? You just disappeared. I was worried about you.
I just came out here to think.
You're not still upset with what Bruce said earlier, are you?
No, not really. He's always like that.
Here, have some. Eating candy always makes me feel better. Go ahead. These are my favorite chocolates, the best in the galaxy. Try one, they're delicious. Gotcha!
Hey, Luis, do you have any memories you want to lose?
Well, I guess if I thought about it, I could come up with a few.
Like?
Oh, like the time I dropped some ice cream on my dress and ruined it. Or when I got an F on that big algebra exam. And the time that I got into a big fight with my dad. Why am I telling you all this?
Don't worry. I thought they'd be more important than that.
What's that supposed to mean? They are important!
Sorry. I just asked because I have good and bad memories. But none that I would ever want to part with. I treasure each and every one of them. No matter how painful they are.
Is this your treasure, mister?
Who's there?
Wow, this thing's loaded with memories.
Give it back!
Here. It's stupid anyway.
Hey! Come back here! He's gone. Who the heck was that guy?
Manabu! It was him!
Memories I'd be willing to lose? Yeah. Owen.
Hey, Bruce, if you're not gonna drink that. Ugh, nasty, it's cold. Well, hey, I've been looking all over for you. I'm your new partner. Name's Owen. I've heard a lot about you. How's it going?
I don't work well with partners.
You know, Bruce, Owen's new here and he's just trying to fit in. Why don't you cut him a little slack, all right?
Here you go, partner. It's hot.
I thought I told you that I don't work with partners.
I get it. Toxic Bruce, right? Yeah, I heard you lost your last two partners.
Is that so? Well, all the nasty gossip you've heard is true, so I'd suggest that you leave before it's too late. Unless, of course, you have a death wish.
Stop it, Bruce.
You're the one who's gonna die.
What?
'Cause I'm Owen the Immortal. I can't die. It's time you face the facts, Bruce. I'm your third and last partner. Might as well get used to it. Yuck, it got cold again. This is all your fault, partner. Anyway, I plan on changing your nickname from Toxic Bruce to just plain Bruce. Now what have you got to say for yourself? Hey, I'm serious. This is no laughing matter. Damn, you guys are weird. Well, now don't tell me you're playing the Toxic Bruce Blues. Am I supposed to feel sad?
It's the blues. What do you think?
I think it's time to rock out with Owen the Immortal.
Go, Owen, all right.
Come on, Bruce. Don't just sit there. Let her rip.
Bruce?
It's mine now.
Hey, you! Bruce, are you all right? What happened? Are you okay?
What was I just doing? Who is this guy?
Bruce?
Too much partying. I guess I'm getting old. Well, I'm gonna go get some rest. Good night.
There's no way. Is there? Think, Bruce! Are you saying you don't remember anything about yesterday? Not one thing at all? Come on!
Give me a break. We had a lot of wine.
Look at this.
3 years ago, huh?
Forget that for now. What about Owen?
Owen?
Good morning, guys.
Ah, Manabu. You haven't eaten breakfast yet, right? Pull up a chair and join me.
David, what's going on here?
It's Sadai.
Then that was him last night.
Did you two have something stolen last night?
No, I got it back.
Unfortunately, I can't say the same for Bruce. He had something precious stolen. A memory of a dear friend.
Bruce, what happened last night? You've got to try to remember. Who's the friend David said you forgot?
What are you guys talking about? Who have I forgotten?
Owen, Bruce, your old partner. I can't believe you'd forget him like this. Come on.
Sadai's only supposed to take memories that people want to lose. But if this Owen guy's your friend, aren't your memories of him precious?
Bruce, don't let him go like this. You gotta try to hold on.
Now that's enough. I haven't lost any memories.
Bruce!
What's wrong with me? What's this anxiety I'm feeling? I felt so good earlier.
Hey, mister, wait a second, please! You had a painful experience, didn't you? How did you get Sedai to take the memory away?
Hey, look, is this some kind of pickup line?
So you really don't remember, do you? Please forgive me. Why? Why don't you ever come to me?
Are you okay?
Because I don't like to be chased around, that's why.
Sedai! It's you!
Sedai?
Please, Sedai, I beg you, take my memory away. I don't want to remember him. It's too painful.
Hey, what'd you do to her? Get away! Miss, are you okay?
Well, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be? What a beautiful day.
All right, what did you do to her? You're kidding. That's her memory? Then it's true, what David said. It really happened.
So Sedai is real after all. Amazing.
So you've actually heard of Sedai before, Captain?
Of course, but I just assumed that he was a myth, another legend made up by the planet's aborigines.
Captain, have you seen Bruce?
He's not in the hotel. David's out looking for him now.
I heard about what happened, and I thought that Yuki might be able to do something for him. Is it serious, sir? Is Bruce okay?
I don't think so. Sounds like he has a little memory loss.
I hope he's all right. Also, Captain, the Ariadne Junction Observatory has just reported that the electromagnetic interference should be over in about 9 hours.
Very good. Make sure we're ready to take off by then.
Yes, sir. Will do. Hey, Captain, do you think that Bruce really had his memory stolen? Is something like that even possible?
We could investigate, but we're leaving in 9 hours. Inform Bruce and David.
But sir, we can't just leave like this.
There's nothing we can do about it now. It's up to Bruce to get his own memory back. It's best not to interfere.
But sir...
Let's go, Louise.
Where to?
We've got 9 hours to help Bruce get his memory back. I don't think I can take him being all sweet to me like that.
What did he steal? I can't remember. What was it? It was something awful.
Let's go look for him.
I really like this one. It's so beautiful.
Let's suppose we manage to find him. How do we know we can get it back?
We don't, but we have to try.
Thieves don't like to give things back.
That's true. Oh, by the way, you owe me an able, Bruce.
And why's that?
Well, what are you gonna do if you run into Sedai?
Memories I want to lose, huh? Well, what about you, David? You went through some rough times. You were dumped by someone you loved. Wouldn't you want Sedai to steal that one?
Irene, right? Why'd you have to bring that up? I'd definitely give that one away, but I certainly wouldn't want anyone to steal it from me.
I'll bet you Enable Sedai would steal that one before he stole any of mine.
All right, it's a bet. If I have one of my memories stolen, I owe you Enable. If you have one stolen, you owe me. Sorry, but a bet's a bet.
I can't believe he passed up Irene.
I never wanted to forget Irene. I loved it all. The good, the bad, and the nasty.
Not me. I've always wished that I could forget Owen. It was exhilarating at first, like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, but not now. Now I feel empty. Like there's a void inside me.
That's not who I think it is it? Bruce! Sedai! This is our chance! Wait! Don't go! We want to talk to you, kid!
There's nothing to talk about. I really don't need to see you anymore.
We've come to talk to you about the memory that you stole from me.
Well, I won't give it back, so forget it. It's my very favorite.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right. I wouldn't give it back either. Why don't we make a little bet? I'll flip this coin. If it's heads, you give him back his memory. But if it's tails, you keep the coin and the memory.
A coin?
You haven't seen a coin before? Here, look.
She's beautiful. Who is she?
That's Queen Millennia. Hey, not so fast. This coin's very special. You can't hold it unless you win the bet. What do you say? Should I flip it?
Yes! I want to win it!
Okay, here goes. Let's look. It's heads.
Looks like we won, David.
Yep, it was heads. Now give the memory back. You promised.
No way!
Do you have any idea what happens to you when you break a promise?
Mm-mm.
This is what happens.
Okay, you win. Take it. Please.
Hey, David, Bruce, Sadai, you got your memory back, didn't you?
So, how do we put this back in his head?
Just smash it on any rock around here.
Bruce? What's wrong? What are you waiting for, Bruce? Do it.
What's the matter?
I can't.
Yes, you can. You have to. It will hurt even more if you lose it, Bruce.
Get rid of his weapon.
Right.
Well, so much for that.
Just another walk in the park. Let's get out of here. Bruce, look out!
Owen! Owen, no! David, quick! Send Yuki! Owen's been hit!
Damn. Guess I screwed up.
Owen!
It's not your fault. I let my guard down, Bruce. I knew better.
Try not to talk. Yuki's on the way.
I'm all right. I told you, I'm immortal, partner.
Stop talking.
You just wait. I'll prove that you're not toxic, Bruce, anymore, okay?
Owen! Owen! Don't quit on me now! Owen!
Bruce?
You're the strangest guy ever. I took it so you wouldn't remember the pain.
Pain is what helps us to grow, silly.
Here's one guy who feels uneasy if a scar gets erased.
I thought I was making everyone happy.
How about I teach you a way to get memories without stealing? Just make a bet with that. If you win, ask them to share their memories with you.
What if I lose?
Well, then you can share yours with them.
Goodbye, said I. You know, I might just come back here and see you someday.
Bye-bye now!
At times, it's true that certain memories can seem like they're too heavy a burden to carry. But when we are faced with losing them, we are forced to recognize for the first time how very precious those painful memories have been to us. And what was once a burden can then become our greatest treasure.
Yuki! Stop daydreaming. The vacation's over. Time to get to work.
Right. Maybe having the nice Bruce wouldn't have been so bad after all.
Nah, things don't seem right unless Bruce is yelling at you. Oh no!
Luis, what is it? What's wrong?
My chocolate! Someone snatched it! I had it right here! I don't believe it!
That pretty girl sure has good chocolate.
希望というあなたの夢僕のためだけにくれた微笑みを涙をくじけそうになるたび思い浮かべまた明日へと旅立つさんざめく銀河の光はいざなうこの胸にある愛しき人へどんなに離れても思いは消せない心はいつもあなたのそばにいたい
Hi, this is Yuki. I'm not human, I'm artificial. So it's a bit surprising when some of our serious platoon members go to such great lengths to protect me, even placing their own lives in grave danger. See you next time on the Railways.
A gun that doesn't fire is worthless, Yuki. Now take it or quit the SDF.
All right, I'll take it. But I won't use it.
You'll use it someday, Yuki. It's inevitable. You can't avoid it in space. You have to kill if you want to survive.
Galaxy Railway trains stop not only on planets, but also at numerous space junctions located throughout the galaxy. There, people can change trains and choose their destinations. Every so often, these stops become a turning point in people's lives.
Attention all personnel. Prison train arriving at Alpha 32 Space Junction.
We're having a party?
Uh-huh. Sirius Platoon's planning a big get-together. I can't wait.
How nice.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and I just won a bet the other day. If you like, we can all share in the prize together this weekend. Expensive wine.
Awesome.
What about me?
Yeah, you too. Of course. Hey, Captain, you're gonna be there too, right?
Come on, Captain, you just have to be there.
She's right.
Well, let me see what I can do. But whether I can make it or not, I'm still planning to cover the expenses.
Wow, thanks, Captain.
That's great. You're the best, Captain.
Oh well, I'd planned on covering the whole thing.
Well, hey, if our expenses are covered, let's add some caviar, some mozzarella cheese. Yuki, you'll be there too, right?
She went to the med coach.
I guess she's gonna stand us up again.
What's the big deal? Yuki's never come to one of these little off-duty shindigs.
Well, I guess the verdict's out. She just doesn't like us, that's all. Huh? Come on. Now, where's your sense of humor?
Uh-huh, I knew you were kidding.
Try and locate an escape pod.
Affirmative.
Our sensors are indicating that 4 prisoners have escaped from a prison train docked at the Alpha 32 Space Junction.
Send out the alarm signal.
The prisoners are headed to the A25 block of the Space Junction right now.
Attention, this is an emergency alert. Close down the Alpha 32 Space Junction immediately.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Come in. Manabu, what's the matter? Are you feeling sick?
Oh, no, I feel fine. It's just...
Is this about work or is it something personal? You don't have to worry. I'm programmed to keep secrets.
Huh?
So am I to understand that you're not here for counseling then?
Check the grid to see if there are any SDF trains near the Alpha 32 Space Junction.
It looks like Big One's coming back from Ariadne Junction.
Sorry you think it's so funny, but you said that you weren't sick, so well, I just assumed.
That's okay. I was worried about you, that's all. Well, it's about the party.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have a very good time.
Yuki, is there something that you don't really like about us? You know.
Of course not.
Oh, well, hey, why don't you join us? You've never gone to a party? It's a lot of fun to get together with your shipmates.
Shipmate, as I understand the term, it is by definition meant to describe a human being, is it not? I'm just a sexroid that's been assigned here for medical care, so the term doesn't really apply to me.
What do you mean?
What in the world could make such a nasty smell like that?
Acidic acid?
Well, whatever it is, it's awful. Do you think it could be from him? Oh, yeah, it is him.
Careful, don't touch the blood. It's just that the chemical composition of Antillean blood is very unique. It starts to oxidize once it's exposed to air, and the process continues until the blood actually turns into acid. It's quite dangerous. This chemical will reduce the effect. That should neutralize it.
Amazing.
All right, Sirius Platoon, everybody listen. 4 prisoners have escaped. At least one of them is armed. He's carrying a handgun that he took from a fallen SDF member. Two of the prisoners are traveling together. The other 2 don't know each other. They're by themselves, traveling solo in different directions.
What's wrong, Lisa?
Nothing. Don't worry about me.
Keep up or I'll have no choice. I'll leave you behind.
No, I can do it!
All of them are convicted criminals, imprisoned after being found guilty of murder. No one searches alone. They're too dangerous and unpredictable. You'll each work with a partner. Yuki, unfortunately, I need you to join the search this time.
Yes, Captain.
David, you go with Luis. Manabu, you take Yuki. Bruce, you're with me. Let's move out.
Yes, sir.
There's a good chance you'll need to use a gun this time. These are very dangerous people. Play it safe. Your real gun is loaded, right?
Yes.
All right then, good luck. You'll need it.
Well, I'm over 30 and I'm still playing hide and seek.
Well, you know the old saying, what goes up
Must come down. Let's go.
This is Manabu. We found nothing in Block A25. We are now moving to Block B18.
Okay, remember, one of them is armed. Don't relax your guard. Yes, sir.
He's alone. Let's go.
Bruce and I are in pursuit of one of the prisoners. We're currently headed toward Block F9. Stand by.
Stay where you are! Man, he's fast!
We'll get him. Well, what do you know? Looks to me like you just come to the end of the road.
Get your hands up!
We nabbed one, Captain.
Good work. Which way? Right.
Once we're in the dark, it's my game.
You might be able to see in the dark, but you've got a lousy sense of direction.
We got another one.
2 down, 2 to go.
Manabu. See that? That's oxidized Antillean blood.
Over here, too. The blood trail leads this way.
One of them must have had Antillean blood splashed onto their body. Whoever it is will die if we don't get to them and treat them soon.
Right, let's get a move on.
Get up! Lisa, we gotta go! Can you keep going?
The blood trail ends right here. Look out! Get over here! We can't forget that they're armed. They might be right next to us.
They're smart. They tried to stop the bleeding, but it can't be stopped. We should be able to see more bloodstains soon.
They're covering their tracks, but they can't get too far with that wound.
We don't have much time. They'll die if we don't find them soon.
Stop it! You can't treat their wound if you're dead, Yuki. There, you see?
Hey, you can't escape, so why make things worse for yourselves?
That's a laugh. We'll be sent to outcars no matter what we do here. It can't get any worse than that.
You're on a junction in deep space. There's no way out of here.
We'll see about that.
We've just made contact with the 2 prisoners. They're armed and heading towards block C-48.
We're on our way.
Come on.
She doesn't have much time. Her body will oxidize in a few minutes. If she doesn't get the proper treatment now, then she'll die.
Listen to me. She's gonna die soon without the proper medicine.
I'll die.
Toss your gun where I can see it and surrender, while there's still time.
Nice try, kid, but I'm not buying it.
It's the truth. She's come in contact with Antillian blood, hasn't she?
You're lying!
Please, throw your gun out, now! Your friend is running out of time! Damn it. Listen to me! If you don't surrender right now, we may not be able to save her! Good. You did the right thing. We're coming over with the medicine.
Missed him. Lisa, we gotta get out of here now. Come on.
I can't go on. It hurts too bad.
We're out of time. She's dying. I have to go now.
Yuki! Wait, what do you think you're doing? It's too dangerous to go. You'll be killed.
Please don't worry. It'll be all right. You see, if I'm shot, I won't feel any pain. And besides, if I am destroyed, it won't affect the platoon. Another Sexoroid will take my place.
That's crazy! Don't you know by now just what you mean to us, Yuki?
I'm the certified medical Sexoroid currently assigned to the Sirius platoon.
No, you're our shipmate, understand? And I can't allow a shipmate to foolishly expose herself to danger like that.
Shipmate. The truth is I'm a medical Sexoroid, one who's been programmed to help humans. And whenever I see a human in front of me who's in pain, it's impossible for me to ignore it. Now get out of my way, Manabu.
Leon, I don't want to die. Please let them help me.
Our medical expert is coming. She can help your friend, so don't shoot. Trust me, this isn't a trick.
Okay then. But she comes alone, you understand me?
Don't worry. You'll be well in no time once I give you the treatment.
All right, get up. Right now.
Not before I treat her.
You can do whatever you want to her later. Right now, stand up.
Yuki! You let her go!
Don't move! Drop your gun now. Then go find me an escape pod.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Didn't I tell you? Things can't get any worse for me. You're dealing with someone who has nothing to lose.
Don't you understand? She'll die if we don't treat her immediately.
So what's it gonna be? The gun or her life?
Manabu!
The other one too.
Please, I don't want to die. Leon, just let her do her job before it's too late. How long could it take? Please, Leon, I need help. You don't care, do you?
What? No! You're out of your mind!
Come on, she wouldn't have made it anyway. The way I see it, I did her a favor.
But she would have made it once she got the treatment!
You mean if?
What? You were never gonna let her have it?
What do you think?
You murdered her!
All right, now throw your gun down and put your hands up. Or else.
Don't you do it, Manabu. Forget about me. You've got to carry out your duty no matter what happens. Manabu!
Hurry up, I'm warning you!
Manabu, why?
Hey, forget about that space pod. I'll be better off if you're dead! Damn you!
Yuki! Yuki!
Are you all right?
Yuki! Yuki, are you injured? A little help! She's been hit!
Yuki, can you hear me? Can you stand?
I think so.
Do you regret doing that?
Do you need me to carry you?
No.
No, I don't regret it at all. Thanks for everything.
Let's go, Yuki. Get the lead out.
Right, yes, sir.
Courage and compassion, such a rare combination. You've taken another bold step toward your destiny, Manabu.
It was the easiest bet I ever won.
What are you waiting for? Here, have a drink.
Thanks. I love wine.
Don't have too much. You might have to drive us to the store.
Sorry I'm so late, you guys.
Now there's a young woman who can light up a room.
Wow, I guess clothes do make the man.
That's it? What a geekoid.
He may be a little tongue-tied, but you should have seen the look on his face when you walked in.
Who, me? You're just saying that.
Yeah, right.
Sorry I'm late. I had to draft a report. It's my first day back on the job. I'm really looking forward to working with all of you again. Things just haven't been the same.
Well then, I think Yuki's return to Sirius Platoon calls for a toast. What do you say?
All right to that.
In life, we build so many walls to protect the delicate and innocent beauty within us. But occasionally, life leads us to friends who truly love us. Friends who need not be boxed out of our hearts.
Captain, will you do the honors?
To Yuki, the best medical officer in the fleet.
To Yuki!
Please be seated.
As captain, it's imperative that I not be controlled by emotion. Stern detachment is the shield I use. But occasionally, someone slips through my defenses. And for me, that someone is Catalina. See you next time on the railways.